Hello and welcome back to Bridge to Internationalization. This is episode 2. As always, I am Adam Wolf, gamertag Zero Wolf, introducing new, weird, and sometimes unbelievable cultural differences and similarities between America and Japan. On the old program today, we will talk about transportation. That's right, planes, trains, and automobiles. Wow, who knew John Candy was such a horrible driver? Okay, let's start off with trains. Yeah, I know. Who really rides trains in America anymore, except in New York and Chicago? It seems like an outdated method of transportation. Well, let me tell you, it ain't. Some of you are probably saying, Adam, it takes forever to get places by train. How does anyone get anywhere in Japan? Well, my response to that is first, shut up. You have an obnoxious, whiny voice. And second, does your train go 300 kilometers per hour? And for those of you who don't know how to convert to miles, shame, but that is 186 miles per hour. Yes, that's almost the same as the Audi R8's top speed. Now granted, the Shinkansen, the Japanese bullet train, can be as expensive as flying, but some of the other trains are speedy too. The JR lines, which make up most of the trains in Japan, hit highway speeds quite often. Of course, sometimes you can get stuck with a private train like the Omitetsudo near me. This train has one direction, hell and back. If it derailed, it would not surprise me. If you rode faster than that train on your bike, it still would not surprise me. In fact, if you could walk somewhere faster than that train, it wouldn't be too much of a shock. Because that train is a dirty, smelly, heaping pile of doggy doo. Also, compare this train to fecal matter is not too much of an exaggeration. In fact, on the train, I have found nearly everything short of poo. Spiders, wrappers, cans as the basics, but vomit, pee, and more as it gets worse. Not only dirty, but the train cost an arm and a leg. 400 yen, i.e. $5.10, to go about 10 miles each way. Thank God for JRs. They aren't cheap, but at least I can still swipe my reloadable magic iCoca card and get on and off quickly. Oh, by the way, one last thing on the subject of trains. The Japanese seem to have this uncanny ability to fall asleep on a train and get up exactly at the right time for their stop. How the hell? Okay, on to cars. America is variety galore. Style, company, shape. Not Japan. Japan is boxcars. Now, granted, there are plenty of exceptions, such as the occasional van and or truck, but the vast majority are cubes. That said, there are still so many different kinds of boxes. Shipping, packing, storage. Wait a minute, I was talking about cars. Although many cars are Honda and Toyota, they still have a lot of other brands as well. Every car made by a foreign car manufacturer in Japan is modified and a different model than you will see anywhere else in the world. They definitely have Priuses though. The rules of the road here are also much different. Just like the majority of the world, I always feel like I'm going the wrong direction and going to hit traffic head on. But even more, there are less signs and signals, and the roads are so much more complex. Japan's driving schools are also much more difficult. It is quite common to fail many times. I know people that have even failed 6 or 7 times before getting their license. Glad I'm not driving here, but I am riding a bike. Now for bikes. Back home, we have mountain bikes, road bikes, and hybrids. Here, nearly everyone has a mamachari.
Oh, mama.
How is it possible that something could be so useful and so pathetic at the same time? These bikes look like something out of The Wizard of Oz, and I wouldn't be surprised if they were the same. Baskets on the front, weird shape, wide seats, no shocks, and something that covers up the tires. They are very cheap and not very durable, yet everyone who does not drive has to ride these things dozens of miles each day. I already got a flat tire in the first month of having one. They are good for carrying a little bit of groceries though, and they have cool bike bells and automatic lights, so that's neat. Another thing is that bicycles in Japan have to be registered and have pretty much the same laws as cars. So no drinking and biking, no biking against traffic, and no texting and biking. I do it anyways. So let's sum things up. Japan's transportation is very different, with both strengths and weaknesses. But I still miss my mountain bike. I'd like to end today by introducing a new segment I call Word. Word. Today's word is mecha. For all you anime fans out there, this is not mecha. This is also not mega, but mecha. And this word means very in the Kansai Ben or dialect in Kansai region. For example, it is mecha atsui out today. It is very hot out today. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for tuning into my show. Feel free to drop me suggestions and whatnot in the comment section below. If you enjoy it, please like and share. Sharing is caring and whatnot. Until we meet again, sayonara and peace out.
Every heart 心満たされるのだろう長い